Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch, the wave stitch. It looks like a wave. It's reversible. It's very easy, one row repeat. This stitch is also known as crystal wave stitch, but I did some modifications, slightly, very small modifications. It's no big deal. It's just I didn't like the openings here. They were too big. So if you want something for winter to keep you a little bit warm and not so much air to, go through the holes, I just did a small change. It's not big change. But I like the edges, how they are. With the crystal wave, I didn't like the edges, so I did some changes. But this is nice to do a blanket, anything you can come up with. Yeah, it's very nice. And it's one row repeat. It's very easy, even for those of you that are beginners. Yeah. Okay, this stitch works with multiples of 4. So I chain my multiples of 4. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain, yarn over the hook, we're gonna go into the 4th chain and we're gonna do 2 double crochets. So go back again into the same chain, that 4th chain, and do 1 more double crochet. So you should have 2 double crochet and this chain, which counts as a double crochet. Okay, now we're gonna skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna go back into the same chain where we did this single crochet, and we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So 1, go back again for the second, and the third one. Okay, and like this we're gonna do until the end of the row. So we're gonna skip the next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th we're gonna do the same. We do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna go back into the same chain where we did that single crochet, and we're gonna do 3 double crochets. Okay, again we're gonna skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th we're gonna do the same, 1 single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and we go back into the same chain and we do 3 more double crochets. This is the second and the third. So you're gonna be left with 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 4th. So we're gonna skip the next 3 chains, and in the last chain we're gonna do only 1 single crochet. And each time you reach the end, you're gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, and if you chain too tight, leave the third one a little bit loose. Yeah? Turn your work. And now in the first stitch here, this one, yarn over the hook, we're gonna do 2 double crochets. So go into that first stitch and do 2 double crochets, go back again for the second. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first 2 double crochets. So we have the 3 double crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. So we're gonna skip the first 2 double crochet, and in the third one here we're gonna do a front post single crochet. So put your hook behind that double crochet, pull up a loop, and then do a single crochet, then chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in this chain 2 space that we have here we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So go in there and do 3 double crochets, okay, Now you move to the next 3 double crochet, chain 2 here and single crochet. So we're gonna skip the first 2 double crochet, and in the third one here we're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in this chain 2 space we're gonna place in there 3 double crochets. Okay, move to the next cluster, let's say, skip the first 2 double crochet, and in the third one here we're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in this chain 2 space here we're gonna do 3 double crochets. And this is the row that you're gonna repeat on and on and on until you finish your project. Okay, and now you're gonna skip these 2 double crochets, and we have the chain 3 here that we skipped in the beginning. So we're gonna skip the first chain, second, and on top here the third chain. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a single crochet inside the chain, not the chain space. So you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3, turn your work, and now you're gonna repeat the same row. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna go into this first stitch, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna do 2 double crochets. Okay, now we're gonna skip the next 2 double crochet, and in this third one we're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in this chain 2 space here we're gonna do 3 double crochets. Well, I hope I'm doing slow enough. Some of you, well, the last stitch that I did, yeah, I was kind of rushing. So again, you're gonna skip the next 2 double crochet, and in the third one you're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in the chain 2 space we place in there 3 double crochets. And you're gonna do like this until you finish the row. So again, we're gonna skip the next 2, and in the third, front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in the chain 2 space we do 3 double crochets in there. Okay, and now you're gonna skip these 2 double crochets, and in the chain 3 on top right here we're gonna go into the chain, and we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 3, leave this one a little bit loose because this is the chain that we're gonna go at the end of the row to do the single crochet. Turn your work and you start again. Okay, I'm gonna do this row and then I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna show you how to close this if you don't like the way it is right now. Okay, the first stitch is here, we're gonna go in there, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna do 2 double crochets. Okay, so you skip the next 2 double crochet, and in the third you're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and in the chain 2 space we're gonna do 3 double crochets. Okay, move to the next, skip the next 2 double crochets, and in the third you're gonna do a front post single crochet, chain 2, yarn over the hook, and we go into the 2 chain space and place in there 3 double crochets. And you repeat. It's a very easy stitch, but will eat a lot of yarn. It's gonna eat your ears too. It's so it takes so much, this stitch. So you reach the end, you skip the next 2 double crochet, and in the chain 3 right there on top you're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, now let's say you finish the work, you want to close. It looks like this. You want to close because, well, some of you might not like the way it is, like that. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and in the first stitch here you're going to do a single crochet, and next you have 3 double crochet. So in each double crochet on top here into the stitch you're going to do a single crochet, next single crochet, next single crochet, and now you have this one here is the front post single crochet. So we're gonna go into this stitch here, yarn over the hook, and we're gonna do a half double crochet. So you move to the next 3 double crochets and you're gonna place in there a single crochet in each of those stitches. Okay, yarn over the hook, and now we have the front post single crochet from the previous row. So you're gonna go into this here and you're gonna do a half double crochet, and you move next to the next 3 double crochets and you're gonna place in there single crochet in each of those stitches, yarn over the hook, and again we have the front post single crochet here. So we're gonna go into that and we're gonna do a half double crochet, and we have the next 2 double crochets. So we're gonna place in there single crochet and single crochet. If you feel it's not straight enough, like here, you can go into the chain. So we have the chain 3, you can go into the chain on top here and you can place a single crochet if you feel like it's not straight. Yeah, and it looks like this. So this is the stitch. Well, you chain 1, cut the yarn, and you're done. Hide the tail and you're done with the project. Yeah, with this yarn I used the 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, but the stitch is very easy and goes really fast, but it will eat a lot of yarn. So I bought some yarn. Well, you see, thank you for your donations, because otherwise, you know, here in Japan yarn it's quite pricey. Yeah, so thank you so much for your donations, which I can buy some yarn. But it's nice, this stitch, and it's elastic. Some of you ask me if you know some the raindrop that would resemble a stitch, raindrop, and be elastic a little bit. And I told you about the tree branch, but it's not so elastic, so sorry about that. But this one, it's elastic. I don't know if it resembles the raindrop. Yeah, some of you wanted that, but you know, it's wave, it's water, so I don't know. But try this stitch, it's very nice. Also, if you still think that these openings are too big, instead of chaining 2 when you do that single front post single crochet and you have to chain 2, try with chaining only 1 and then do the 3 double crochets. Yeah, and in that chain 1 you can do the 3 double crochets and see, maybe it's closing in better and you're gonna have these ridges. Yeah, it's no problem. Even though it's multiples of 4, we work a front post single crochet 1 and another 3, which is 4, so it doesn't affect the multiples. Yeah, but I like the edges. They're really nice, they're straight, so you can do a blanket, a scarf, a cowl, whatever you like to do. So this is what we worked up until now, but it's really nice and it's stretchy. So if you like, you can do this stitch. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Bye bye.